Hello, sisters. Before we do anything else today, just breathe with me. This morning is yours. In a world rushing you to productivity and pulling you in every direction, I invite you to slow down, not to do less, but to live more beautifully, to become the woman you promised yourself you'd be. And if you stay with me until the end of this video, I'll show you the exact morning ritual that brought me back to myself, the one habit that finally made me feel elegant again. So light a candle, pour your favorite tea. We're not just checking boxes this morning, we're returning to elegance. And yes, you'll find all my favorite little luxuries, like my Dior coffee set and softest bathrobe, linked in the description below. These aren't just items, they're invitations to slow down, to soften, to feel like yourself again. Do you want to feel like the most beautiful version of yourself before anyone else even sees you? Because in a world that praises hustle and filters, there's something quietly powerful about a woman who romanticizes her mornings, not for content, but for her soul. This isn't about perfection. And no, it's not about waking up at 5 a.m. It's about designing a routine so tender, so thoughtful, that you start your day feeling rich, rested, and deeply feminine, whether you're working from home or heading to your office in style. These rituals have transformed not only my morning routine, but how I see myself as a woman. And while some of these will cost you nothing, others are intentional luxuries I choose to invest in. Because beauty, for me, is not a trend. It's a lifestyle. Let's begin, and make sure to stay until the end. I'll share the one ritual that brings me peace even on my busiest mornings. While you're here, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment below. What's the first thing you do each morning that makes you feel like you again? Let's fill the comments with soft ideas. I read every comment, and this sisterhood is growing because of you. Part 2, a morning that begins in peace. There is a holiness in the hush of early morning. Before I check messages, before I touch a single task, I whisper thank you into the silence. Because when you start your day with God, the rest of the world has to wait. My quiet time isn't elaborate. Sometimes it's a prayer, sometimes a short devotional reading or a psalm. And other times, I just pour my thoughts into a journal. What I'm dreaming of, what's heavy on my heart, or what I feel led to do that day. This is where elegance begins. In choosing peace before pressure. Quote from Return to Elegance. An elegant woman doesn't begin her day reacting to the world. She begins by returning to heaven so she remembers who she is. 2. The morning journal. Writing as gentle direction. My journal isn't just about emotions. It's often my soft command center. Some days I list what I need to do. Other days I write a prayer over the hours ahead. It's how I calm my mind, set intention, and stop chaos before it starts. If you feel overwhelmed in the mornings, this small act can feel like a luxury. Because direction, my sister, is a luxury. And peace of mind is priceless. My alarm doesn't wake me. Peace does. I begin the morning in stillness, not because it's trendy, but because I've lived in chaos before, and I refuse to go back. Sometimes I'll open my Bible or whisper a verse that anchors my soul. Other mornings, I just sit, quietly journaling, writing down my plans. It's not a performance, it's a reset. Because before I step into elegance, I return to God. The truly elegant woman carries peace like perfume. You sense her before she even speaks. From Return to Elegance, page 14. Part 3. Movement is worship. Next, I move my body. I've learned to treat my body like a home, not a project. So whether I'm heading to the gym or going on an early run, it's not to shrink, hustle, or perform. It's to inhabit my body again, to stretch out what stress has compressed, to feel strong, awake, womanly. It's a ritual that reminds me, before anyone else sees me today, I saw myself first. Whether it's a soft stretch, a gym session, or an early morning run, I treat movement as an act of worship, not punishment. On days I feel strong, I lift weights with soft classical music in my ears. On slower mornings, I simply walk in silence, letting the cold air wake me up gently. And yes, I wear matching gym sets. Always. Because how you dress to sweat is still part of how you honor yourself. I've linked a few elegant fitness sets I wear most below. These are not the loud neon styles. Think vanilla Pilates princess. soft creams, taupes, gentle rose. Part 4, the shower that feels like a hotel escape. After moving my body, I step into the shower like I'm stepping into softness. It's not a performance shower with 14 products. It's a warm, intentional moment. My way of washing away worry and stepping into the woman I'm becoming. Sometimes I'll add a few drops of essential oil, play soft music, or simply let the water become my thinking space. Let me tell you something I learned the hard way. You don't need to travel far to feel luxurious. You just need to romanticize the ordinary. That's why my shower is a full sensory ritual. I use fragrant oils, slow music, and always, a fluffy hotel-style towel and my signature robe. Today it's my ivory fret robe and Jo Malone peony and blush suede body oil. I close my eyes and imagine I'm in a suite in Paris. These are the moments no one sees, but they change you. Let me know in the comments, what's one product that makes your mornings feel instantly more elegant? I'll feature my favorite answers in my next video. You'll find all the products I mentioned, my favorite robe, oils, perfumes, candles, in the description below. I only share what I use daily. And if you've ever said, I wish I could feel elegant again, you'll find the journey waiting in my ebook, Return to Elegance. It's not just a book, it's a homecoming. Part 5, beauty is not a rush, it's a ritual. After my shower, I don't rush, I indulge. My skincare routine is like a prayer of self-respect. Gentle cleansing, a dewy toner pressed softly into my skin, and then my favorite luxury serum that feels like silk. Today, it's Augustinus Bader's The Rich Cream, because my skin deserves to be adored, not just managed. And I never skip SPF, even elegance needs protection. Makeup, minimal, glowing. A touch of concealer, soft blush, brushed brows, a creamy pink lip. I wear it not to cover, but to celebrate my features. Hair, pulled into a low, loose bun, or softly curled. Nothing forced, just feminine ease. You'll find all my favorite beauty items linked below. Most of them are things I've used for years. They are not trends. They are my signature, and they can become yours too. When you treat your face like a canvas, you stop covering and start creating. Let your beauty be intentional. Return to Elegance, page 33. Part 6, dressing for the woman I'm becoming. Now comes my favorite part, choosing my outfit for the day. But I don't ask, what should I wear? I ask, who am I becoming today? Some mornings, it's a crisp ivory blouse tucked into wide leg trousers. Other days, it's a soft knit set, delicate gold jewelry. It's never just clothes, it's energy. The way I want to feel, led, show up. I always choose my fragrance last. It seals the look, like punctuation at the end of a beautiful sentence. Today's choice? Chanel, 1957. Clean, expensive, quietly unforgettable. My wardrobe is filled with elevated neutrals, vanilla tones, silk, cashmere, wool, not because they're trendy, but because they let me shine. I've linked a few core pieces I rely on each season below, the exact ones or similar. And yes, the blouse I always get asked about is finally linked. Part 7, planning the day like a CEO in pearls. I light a soft candle at my desk, pour another coffee into my favorite fine bone china mug. Today I'm using the Dior set. And open my calendar. No chaos, just rhythm. I look at my 3 non-negotiables for the day. What must move forward? Who needs my presence? What will bring me peace? I block my time, not out of control, but out of care. Because when you respect your time, others do too. In my planner, I also write down one elegant act I'll do today. Buy flowers, reorganize my vanity. And that, sister, is success, soft power, elegant discipline. Do you use a planner or calendar in your routine? Share your favorite way to plan your day. I'm always curious how other elegant women manage their time. Part 8. Flowers are not a luxury, they are a lifestyle. Fresh flowers, every day. No matter what's in my bank account, in my mood, or in my schedule, I buy myself flowers. They whisper to me, you are worth beauty. Sometimes it's a €5 bouquet from the corner store. Sometimes I splurge on white roses or peonies from the luxury florist in town. Either way, I trim them with care, place them in my kitchen, my desk, my bathroom. They make my home feel loved. They make me feel adored. You don't buy flowers to decorate your home. You buy them to remind yourself that beauty belongs to you. Return to Elegance, page 21. Part 9. A coffee moment is never just coffee. I prepare my second cup of coffee or an herbal tea depending on my body's rhythm. And I sit, no phone, no noise. Just the quiet joy of warm porcelain, morning light, and the calm before the world begins calling. I always serve myself in fine cups. Yes, even when I'm alone. Because I am the guest of honor in my own life. Right now, I'm using my Dior espresso set with gold trim, a gift to myself during a hard season. It reminds me how far I've come. I'll link a few of my favorite home cafe pieces below, including my glass kettle, frother, and tea trays for those who want to create a little Paris at home. Part 10. My second office, where luxury inspires me to think bigger. While I work from home most days, there are mornings when I need to breathe a different kind of air. That's when I slip into one of my favorite luxury hotel cafes or lobbies, not just for the cappuccino, but for the elevation. Surrounded by marble floors, polished service, the soft clinking of porcelain, and guests dressed with intention. I remember the kind of woman I'm becoming. Being in those 5-star spaces helps me think differently. It sharpens my standards, it reminds me what quiet confidence feels like. And I don't go there to impress anyone. I go to impress upon myself the atmosphere I'm designing my life around. Sometimes I write, sometimes I plan, sometimes I simply sit, sip, and observe, watching how refinement walks, speaks, and serves. That's how I refine my business. Not with hustle, but with vision. If you ever spot a well-dressed woman journaling quietly at the Peninsula or sipping rose tea at the Four Seasons, there's a good chance it's me. And if you're dreaming of building a more elegant life, start by visiting the places that whisper to your next level. Sit in the room where your future self belongs, even before you feel ready. Your standards rise by proximity. Return to Elegance, page 47. Part 11. My work begins with fragrance and focus. When it's time to begin work, I don't just sit at a screen. I set the tone. I play soft piano music in the background. I spray a little scent on my wrists. I open the window slightly to let in air and inspiration. Even if I'm filming, writing, or responding to emails, I create an atmosphere of elegance. My laptop, a linen planner, a crystal paperweight, and always flowers. It's not just a workspace. It's my creative kingdom. Everything I use in my desk setup, from my rose gold laptop stand to my velvet pen case, is linked in the description. If you want to feel like a CEO in pearls, this is your starting point. If today's video made you feel like slowing down, returning to yourself, or simply craving a more elegant life again, then I invite you to begin that journey with me. Return to Elegance, my signature ebook, is available now. Thousands of women have already begun their transformation. And you, my sister, you are not too late to come home to yourself. If this video touched something in your spirit, if even one ritual reminded you of who you used to be, or whispered to the woman you're still becoming, I hope you'll take it as a sign to slow down, romanticize your mornings again, and reclaim the beauty in your everyday life. You deserve that, not just on weekends, not just when someone is watching, but every single morning, because you're worth waking up for. Tell me in the comments, which of these soft rituals are already part of your life? And which one will you begin tomorrow? Your comment might just inspire another woman to remember her own softness. If you're ready to go deeper, my new ebook, Return to Elegance, is a guided journey back to your feminine essence, with rituals, reflections, and a poetic restoration of the beauty you were born to carry. It's changing women's lives, and it's waiting for you too. Tap the link in the description to begin your journey today. Everything I mentioned in this video, from my favorite Dior teacup to my silk robe, velvet vanity tray, and capsule wardrobe staples, are linked for you below. Because elegance isn't just a look, it's a lifestyle. One we get to curate, one thoughtful piece at a time. Your life becomes luxurious the moment you start treating it like it's worth living beautifully. Return to Elegance, page 62. Don't forget to like if this video softened your heart, Subscribe for more elegant inspiration every week. And share this with a sister who needs a slow morning too. With love, Elisa.